Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, a divine messenger, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. Welcome in, everyone. Okay, so I got some sleep. All right, so we're gonna get into doing another reading today. I did one earlier that you may feel guided to before I lay down. Sometimes I'm more open to channeling, other times it comes through a little. This is where I'm looking for. I can't think of it. Maybe they don't want me to say that because it doesn't. You know, what's interesting is I was thinking about that just now, how like the best channelers, right, that I've been finding are the ones that you wouldn't suspect, right? Are the ones that you may be like, they so scattered. Like I can't even have a conversation with them. Well, that's because they're channeling a lot of a lot of beings, a lot of angels and stuff are coming through them. That's how you know when you come in alignment really with the true channeler. Someone that's connected and tapped in. It comes through intermittently. It comes through like as if you're tuning into a radio station, right? Like different frequencies, different vibes, especially someone that's very, you know what I mean? And then we translate, a lot of times, like what we're given, the energies, and we translate it and communicate it, especially when we're connecting with beings, right? That talk and disclose things in different languages. And I mean light languages that we don't even use here. Okay, I don't know why I'm feeling to explain channelers and stuff, but boom, I am. Look, the Emperor is coming out as I shuffle this deck. What's interesting is the last card as I put the deck away, I remember I was like, oh boom, oh yeah, well, we got the Emperor coming out. So, and I've had the Golden Future sitting on my desk as I see the World card here. Oh baby, what's going on? Let me show you. There's the World. You know what? This is such a big, powerful card. Okay. It's not given enough justice, okay? It is the final card in the Major Tarot. This is the universe. This is my universe card. The universe is closing out a cycle. A new cycle is beginning, okay? And it's interesting as I was just talking about the Golden Future. I feel like we got to get some cards in the Golden Future. Here it is. I brought a bunch of decks over last night, and then it got scattered. I didn't get time to pull it all. So yeah, let's get some Golden Future. I'm trying to get back into my oracles. I'm not used to having them. I've been channeling so many messages that I haven't even been using a lot of my tarot. And it's like I find myself like I want to get back into it because I know that I'm an oracle. I know that I don't need to have the oracle to be an oracle to channel messages, but I like playing with the cards, right? And I love to have something to show. So, but this Golden Future is very beautiful. We in the golden era, baby. Whether you realized it or not. Oh wow! For some of you, the dragons are coming out. It's interesting as I just ordered some crystal dragons and they came yesterday. Some 3D printed dragons for my son's best friend. I don't know, something about the dragons is very much standing out in the etheric world. Send dragons to heal the world. Oh wow. And about this convergence, we're merging the dimensions and the timelines. Okay, so things are very much coming through. Some of you are realizing that, like, you work heavily with dragons. Some of you have your own dragons that work with you, that you channel. Some of you have dragon DNA. Okay, literally it's encoded within you because you're from other realms. You're an interdimensional, multidimensional being here. Look, I've been seeing the unicorn realm too, and the unicorns have been popping for me. All right, I've got the unicorn deck right here as well. Look, there's a unicorn at the top of, that's why I say that. Planetary cleansing, keeping your space pure and clean. right? And we had communal markets. Trust that all you need will come to you. Is coming out. And then the food. Choose locally grown, organic, produced. I feel to tell you that you need to be eating live food that was alive, okay? Especially things that are getting coated with, charged with the energy from the sun, okay? That could be very beneficial for some of you too, because they were showing me right before this about the bioengineered food, the chemicals that are in it and stuff, and purging and cleansing those things out. Oh snap, look, yeah, the unicorns are right here. I can't make it up. I told you they are coming through. They help anchor in the lights and the light code, and they are shining a lot of light on Gaia at this time. But yeah, the dragons and the unicorns, what? That's so beautiful. They're right there. And then they're showing me the illuminated masters. For some of you, you're realizing that you are an ascended master incarnated here at this time for this ascension of Gaia. Okay, you're waking up to that. You're waking up to your origins, right? You're realizing why your DNA is encoded with these powerful light beings, right? And these powerful guides and protectors. Or some of you, it's like you know, you've had many incarnations, okay, on different dimensions and oh wow, I'm getting so much with these cards. I'm getting to like I just heard the Aztec, ancient civilizations, these different things. I'm getting Atlantis, Lemuria. Okay, for some of you, you're activating these things. You're awakening the DNA within. For a lot of you, it's like the light that's being shined in is activating. See how the unicorns are bringing this light. They're activating our planetary grid system, the ley lines. There's a lot that is being... Hold on. Excuse me. That's why we don't kick the ball in the house. So yeah, there's a lot that is going on. Cleansing your body, eating more charged food. There's even a unicorn running around in the background there. Could help activate these things for you. There's something with the sun too. I know we have the solar flash approaching as well, which is going to cause massive accelerated awakenings. I was getting the download last night about the solar flash and the grand event. And what is so beautiful is when that happens, it's going to massively awaken. It's giving everybody a chance to wake up. Okay, so for some of you, like, I don't know if it's going to be like this massive amount, like, I don't know if we're going to be aware, or like it's going to just feel like Earth is just getting zapped by the sun when the solar flash happens and we all kind of freeze. Like, these are the visions that I've gotten of what's going to happen, but it doesn't mean, because sometimes I'm shown things in different ways. But it's like where all of a sudden it's like Earth is going to be getting blasted by the sun when the solar flash event happens. And it's for the evolution of consciousness on this planet. It's to kind of give everybody the chance to wake up. They're showing me like a memory eraser in a way, but it's the opposite of that. When this happens, it's going to zap everybody with just the remembrance, the downloads just of everything that has happened from the very, very beginning. It's going to like wipe the amnesia, okay, where everybody is going to just wake up and realize, you know, and it's a beautiful thing. I mean, you still get to choose whether you're going to go against it or not, but it's kind of that final... It's that final, like, they're telling me like warning shot, like fire, like when that happens, if you don't wake up and realize that you want to change, like they're showing me this, like, guys, I don't know if you realize it or not. I know it's encoded somewhere. I don't want to quote where, But there's something about, like, there's going to be a lot that's going to be discovered and revealed. And you have to realize that it's not to anger you, but it's to waken you up. Like, when everybody finds out about all the hidden cannibalism that's going on, I've been talking about it for years. This is why I stay away from the fast food chains and the meats and stuff, because of what they're doing. It's all in there, guys. Why do you think they're finding teeth and things? And just, it was all part of the control. Okay. I'm hearing the cabal. Whether you want to realize it or not, that's why do you think there wasn't enough to keep up with the demand. I mean, it astonishes me how people just believe this and haven't woken this up, because as a kid, like, I could just look around, and, you know, and I could be, I mean, I know that I'm wired differently, right? And I'm a star seed, but I would just be like, why? Look at all the fast food places. Well, let's look at all the restaurants. Look at all the grocery stores. Where do they get all of their meat? Where do they get all their fruit? I remember thinking, like, how do we get all the fruit, right? It's been getting bioengineered and created in labs for the longest time. Like, a lot of the food that you get, it's not real. There's not enough, like, you know, and to think that way with, like, how just everything is created and stuff too. There's not enough factories. There's not, just, if you start just looking at everything, the pounds and there's not. It's raining. That's why it's all fake. It's fake. It was all for control. Anyway, that these awakenings are breaking you away, okay? Like, all the stuff, all the food that you eat in a lab and stuff, it's all trash. It's all junk. It's not meant for you. A lot of it's not even meant for human consumption. I mean, finding out a lot of the foods that we're eating have chemicals and pesticides, the same things that are in, like, gasoline and paint thinner. And you can literally look up the ingredients within those, and you're finding the same things in your food. That's why your throat burns when you eat certain foods. That's why I've noticed, like, when sometimes you're munching on cereal and then all of a sudden your throat burns, or you're eating something and you can feel the texture on the back of your throat or caked in your mouth. Like, don't play dumb, you know? Do you feel gross when you eat a whole bunch of, you know, grease? And you think any of that oil and that grease and all the stuff's getting fried in is good for your body? Like, you know. But people are still ingesting it and they're still eating it, and I get it. It's highly addictive because they're dosing it with sugar. I mean, they're giving us parasites that need sugar to be fed, that latch on and control parts of the body. Like, there's so much in stuff. But okay, I don't know how much they want me to disclose in this one. Eating more. They try to fear for you to, like, oh, don't eat the fruit that grows on the ground because of those are natural parasites and bugs and stuff that you want that are killing things within your body. Okay. Like, I'm getting, like, a strong cleanser and detoxifiers like garlic and things like that. Yeah. Think about all the bugs and stuff that you eating off the packaged foods and... Okay, I want to get off this. All right. So anyway, it's not about, like, getting mad, right? I was getting the downloads about how everything happened last night. About how we were hijacked, right? How this experiment, right, for advanced civilization that we created was hijacked, was controlled. Right? No, we're taking back the power and the control. We're waking up. Everyone's getting a chance to do that. So how the solar flash happens, right? Whether it's literally that moment where it's like it freezes everybody while they get the download and it wakes them and elevates them. Or if it just happens and all of a sudden just leads to higher levels of consciousness, because maybe not being outside, especially me, like, I'm on overnight, so what if this is happening? I'll sleep it during the day. you know, and you just wake up with it or whatever, like, it's happening. I'm hearing shots fired, like, warning shots, like, it's your chance to wake up and to, you know, to choose. You know, I'm almost out of time on this reading already. I'm just going to label this one the golden future, the golden stellar internet, the waters of this planet. Bless the rain, the rivers, and the oceans. There's so much cleansing that is going on. So much. Like, it's raining right now. You know what? I already feel it calming the air. And I know a lot of it's bioengineered and all of that too. And this experiment of control, it's dwindling. The time of awakening is here. The time everything is coming together. I've been hearing rockets and all sorts of stuff going off. I don't mean literally like rockets, but I mean it's like of consciousness, of awakening, of unification, of just the illusions being shattered, of the mass control, right? I know the secrets are being revealed, things are coming to light, but it's allowing everybody to wake up, to choose love, to choose unity, to choose to break away from this fear-based matrix and programming. There's so much that I want to give that I feel that I'm being given, like, I know that, okay, not everyone's to my level, so my level of understanding and the downloads that I get gotta kind of be, but that's why, like, I'm helping put little bits, seeds, and plant them little bits coming out. But definitely subscribe to the channel if you have not, so you can catch my content. Some of it is more flowing in together, some of it's more scattered, especially on these major times of advancement and enlightenment that I'm getting. It's just like I'm trying to put all this stuff together into perspective of understanding. So it's taken me a little bit. I keep getting distracted by the rain. I keep looking at it. Maybe this is a call for you to go out into the rain, get cleansed, go out. You know, water. There's something about a water source. Look at this intergalactic travel and seeing the ships. Like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. Regard the stars and wonder. Communicate in a fifth dimensional way. Like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to be doing here. Because for a lot of you, like, you're getting ready to extend to the fifth